Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Things I Can't Believe I Have to Talk About, but here we are anyway. So this week, the NIFB gave us a masterclass in something I like to call the accountability exception. You know what that is? That's when you say things so wild, so unhinged, so absolutely beyond the pale that people literally can't call you out on it without getting themselves banned from the internet. It's genius, really evil genius, but genius. What are you gonna do? Quote me. Good luck keeping your channel. It's like committing crimes that are so weird there's no law against them yet. Let me set the scene. Picture this. Steven Anderson, pastor, prophet, basement resident, maid outfit enthusiast, gets into an argument online, standard Tuesday for him. Someone asks him a very specific question about his wife and let's call it their intimate power dynamics. Now, a normal person would say, that's none of your business, or I'm not answering that, or even just block and move on. Steven decides honesty is the best policy. He responds, and I'm paraphrasing here because I literally cannot quote him without YouTube putting me in internet jail. He basically admits that his wife has complete authority over his body and he has zero say in the matter, and he adds, LOL at the end. LOL! Like it's funny! Sir, that's not a flex. That's a confession wrapped in nervous laughter. This is the same man who spent decades screaming about biblical manhood, male headship, authority in the home, being the leader, and then just casually announces he has the autonomy of a doormat with LOL at the end, like it's a punchline. But here's the thing, I can't even properly mock him for it. Because the words he used, banned, the concept, demonetized. The implications, community guideline strike. He said the quiet part out loud and made it impossible for me to repeat. It's the perfect crime. And then, because the circus never sleeps, one of his ordained pastors shows up in my comments. A literal pastor, someone Steven personally ordained to lead a congregation. A shepherd of souls, a man of God, allegedly. And this pastor's big theological contribution to the world is calling me names for owning a teddy bear. Yes, a teddy bear. This grown man with a congregation, with spiritual authority, with people who look to him for guidance, decided the best use of his pastoral calling was to cyberbully a parody channel creator about comfort items. He called me effeminate for having a teddy bear. Let me get this straight. Teddy bear, effeminate. Maid outfit, totally fine. Sleeping in basement, equate masculinity, having zero financial access at biblical headship, publicly announcing your wife has complete control, LOL. The math isn't mathing! But again, I can't quote what he actually called me because YouTube will nuke my channel faster than Steven nuked his own credibility. They've weaponized content moderation. It's brilliant in the most diabolical way. We're gonna say things so inappropriate that you literally can't repeat them without consequences. Checkmate, Parody man. And you know what the best part is? Steven literally made a song about how hurtful it is when people call him certain names. A whole song about how mean people are, how it hurts his feelings, how unfair it all is. And then his ordained pastor turns around and uses that exact same language on someone else. The hypocrisy is so thick you could cut it with a knife. But I can't even point out the specific hypocrisy without risking my channel. They've created the perfect shield. Say things that violate every content guideline, and then when people try to call you out, they're the ones who get in trouble for repeating it. It's like robbing a bank, but the money is cursed, so anyone who touches it explodes. Ha! You can't report me without incriminating yourself. And the sad thing is, it's working. I'm standing here with receipts, with screenshots, with their own words, and I have to dance around it like I'm playing Taboo. Okay, so Steven said the thing about the thing with his wife and the activity that rhymes with begging. No, wait, not that! This is my life now! I'm out here playing Mad Libs with someone's marriage confession. Meanwhile, they're in the comments going, why won't you address what we said? Because I like having a YouTube channel, Steven. I have to translate their chaos into family-friendly content like I'm a pastor's wife trying to explain Song of Solomon to a children's Sunday school class. Well, kids, when a man loves a woman very much, and that woman has complete financial and physical control, and the man lives in the basement. No! I can't even finish that sentence! The NIFB has successfully made themselves unroastable by being too roastable. They've gone so far beyond the pale that the pale is a dot to them. It's weaponized wildness. And that ordained pastor who came after me about the teddy bear, I just replied with a screenshot of Steven's own tweet and said, I wouldn't call anyone effeminate if I were you. That's it. That's all I could say. Because Steven's own words do more damage than anything I could add. He roasted himself with his own tweet, using words I can't repeat. It's the perfect crime and the perfect cell phone happening simultaneously. So here's where we are, folks. The NIFB has discovered that if you're wild enough, unhinged enough, and inappropriate enough, you become immune to criticism because no one can repeat what you said without getting banned themselves. It's the ultimate cheat code, and all I can do is stand here, gesturing wildly at screenshots I can't read out loud, talking around subjects I can't name, while they sit in their basement, their prayer closet, laughing at the content moderation labyrinth they've created. Well played, NIFB, well played. You've made yourselves impossible to parody by becoming a parody so extreme that YouTube won't let me describe it. That's been the accountability exception, a love story. Good night, everybody. I'll be over here with my teddy bear, living my effeminate life while real biblical men wear aprons and sleep in basements. Stay blessed. Good night.